Hey there, I'm Bailey Chambly, and this is your Cattail Creek Insider. It is officially August, and as we are continuing to get back into the swing of things with our new normal, it is still so important that we make sure to keep you informed with all of the latest updates. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, our head golf professional Daniel Bankston and golf course superintendent Kirk Warburton are here to share some easy tips to help keep our golf course in fantastic condition.
All right, everybody, welcome. This is Kirk Warburton, our golf course superintendent, and Daniel Bankston, your head golf professional. We're here to talk a little bit about something very important, golf course care, and one of the main things we're going to try to point out today is how to properly fix a divot. Kirk here has a live divot, and he's going to show us how to put it in the ground properly.
Okay, so once you made your divot, go and retrieve it, and you found it's in one big piece. You sort of found the shape of it, the correct shape. Place it inside the divot, neatly tuck it in, step on it, make sure you have some pressure there, and that's how you replace your divot. Thank you.
Alrighty, here we are. It looks like we have found an ever elusive ball mark here. It is very important that we fix our ball mark and one other every time. And here's Kirk to show you how to properly fix it.
Okay, so once you found your ball mark, the most important thing with the ball mark is not to pop it up. So you don't want to pop the turf up because you'll sever the roots. So you want to come in behind the ball mark and push it towards, and you would work yourself around the hole.
Looks really good to me.
Once you've done that, you'll tap it with your putter or your foot, and you're good to go.
You flatten it out every time.
Thank you.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to our beautiful driving range that we have here. If you haven't noticed, we do have a great new sign out on the driving range. We have 3 of them. It says, please make straight line divot patterns while you're practicing. And this is a fantastic example of a straight line divot pattern. Now Kirk will explain to you why that's important.
Well, there's 3 factors involved here. So mostly it uses up less space. So once you do a line like this way, you're using up less space, so there's more area for people to practice. The other reason why is to establish the turf again. When you want to establish the turf again, it's great to have turf on both sides for the cooling effect for one, but otherwise just the seed to germinate and for the grass to creep in from either side. And then otherwise also keeping the structure of the flat surface. So those are the 3 points there for doing a straight line pattern.
Cattail Creek has always been known for its impeccable course conditions and lightning fast greens. So Kirk is here to explain the secret behind keeping our greens firm and fast.
Hi Cattail Creek members, I'm your golf course superintendent Kirk Warburton. We're having a fantastic year on the greens, so I wanted to give you a behind the scenes look at the equipment we use and the practices we adopt to keep your greens smooth and consistent. Firstly, the club invested in 2 new Salsco rollers this year. They weigh 1,100 pounds. They're some of the heaviest in the business. We get these out on the greens at least 4 times a week. We walk mow greens with these John Deere walk mowers. They're 22 inches wide. They're considered a bed knife and reel mower. And they're set at just 1/10 of an inch, millimeters off the ground. We use these brushes in the front to lift up the leaf blades to get a consistent harder cut. Now, aerification programs are incredibly important. The selection of sand is also just as important. We use a USGA specification sand that is sieved out to the exact size to keep things consistent. We're aerifying this year on August 17th, 18th, and 19th. We'll be using these hollow tines, which are just, the inside diameter is just less than 1/2 inch. To have a healthy soil profile, we vent greens with these 1/4 inch tines just before the heat of the summer. These greens are like high performance athletes. So every week we give them nutrients, vitamins, proteins, and amino acids. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at how we keep your greens fast and firm. Enjoy the summer.
Thank you so much, Kirk. Now, we couldn't finish talking about our greens without leaving you with a little putting tip to help improve your score. Our Director of Golf Instruction, Ricky Serrano, has more.
Hi, Ricky Serrano here, Director of Instruction at Cattail Creek Country Club. Today's tip is going to be on putting. First tip, you got to see the ball roll in. Okay, if you don't see it rolling in, then you have no chance. I have a training aid here, which is a sledgehammer. I love the sledgehammer because it puts you in the right position to strike a putt. Let me explain. When I set up here with the sledgehammer, you notice that my arms are hanging straight down. And you can see how the arc of the hammer stays on a perfect line to strike your putt. If I was to set up out here, You notice I have to physically place my stroke there, and you don't want to do that. So the setup is very important when you putt. Now when I take my putter, same thing. You want to feel like your arms are hanging straight down from your shoulders, and you allow momentum to strike it. Let me show you a putt here, okay? So this putt here, I see the ball rolling in at 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock being here, 5 o'clock right there, okay? So I take my setup, allow my arms to hang freely from my shoulders, and then I'm gonna allow momentum to stroke the ball. I set up, I see it at 5 o'clock, allow momentum to strike the putt. So that was pretty good. I missed it, but it was a good stroke. Again, I see it going in. There you go.
Great shot, Ricky. Now don't forget, members, that we offer golf lessons for all ages and membership types. So simply book your lesson right through the Cattail Creek Country Club app. Brand new family event, Carnival Game Night, is August 20th at 5 p.m. featuring carnival games such as skee ball, inflatable whack-a-mole, alien pinball, double shot basketball, and so much more. This event will also include a carnival-themed kids buffet with all the favorites from corn dogs to cotton candy. So register today on the club calendar. Moving on to the last event I must share with you today, it is Caribbean Night. So join us on the back patio August 6th at 5 p.m. for Caribbean Night. Members are encouraged to wear their favorite Caribbean attire for a fun night featuring authentic Caribbean cuisine, Caribbean music, and delicious drink specials. We look forward to seeing everyone there. Well, that wraps us up for August. It's been a pleasure bringing you this month's activities. I'm Bailey Chambly, and I thank you for tuning in to your Cattail Creek Insider. I will see you again in September.